want to be a cowboy. I'm going to be a cowboy. I'm born to be a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy. A cowboy! Uh-huh!
Welcome everyone to the Ted and Teach Show. I'm Ted.
I'm Teach.
And we're a local MMA talk show for North Dakota, talking about PFC 11, Prize Fighting Championship, Rock and Rumble in Williston, North Dakota. And this is our second segment, and we're talking about Logan Clanky at 205 versus Cody Williams.
Yeah, Clanky, from your video, it looked like you had the first time jitters. It's hard to make any judgment on how you fight because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, we all expect it out of a first time fight.
Yeah, you get kind of nervous. You kind of like just so much emotion running through you and stuff.
Yeah.
Looks pretty wild when he's swinging and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
So we have a highlight of it, and everybody will be able to see how you had the first time jitters. Probably not your proudest moments, but hey, we all get to see it.
Just that was a wild swing.
Yeah,
maybe there was a bat flying by or something.
Yeah, first time jitters, you just feel like you need to hit the guy.
Does a good hip toss here. Get some.
Yeah, that was a nice hip toss. I'll give that to you.
Yeah,
really nice hip toss.
Yeah,
shows that you have some wrestling background in you.
Yeah, you better have some.
Yeah. Here again, it shows you got a lot of wrestling in you, and you're resorting back to it. You're riding kind of high.
Yeah. Tries to lock in his legs and then.
Yeah, future use, lock both legs in so they can't pop their hips up on you.
Yeah. Rolls him over here. I still think the guy, a ton of energy here. He shouldn't have been able to do it, but he got it.
Yeah. And you can see on this next segment the first time jitters are still there. You get stuck on the bottom.
Tries to get the arm. You can tell he almost got it, but he slips out and then. Guy takes him.
Yeah, gets full mount and then you get stuck there. And panic mode comes in.
Yep. Trying to roll the guy off and a little unfamiliar. I can't watch anymore.
Hopefully though after this one, you'll go back you went back to your camp and got all those first time jitters out of you.
Just calm down.
You'll definitely improve on your second fight. It usually takes 3 fights before you actually calm down and realize that you can relax and get in there and
work your game.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, we were talking. He's not very comfortable on his feet.
No, he looked very uncomfortable on his feet in his fights also.
Yeah, but he has a hard time like kind of knowing the submission that's coming or even how to defend it.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't defend them until they're already on him.
Yeah.
So, but he does have really quick takedowns. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen in this fight. But we do have highlights on you, Cody. And you'll see that at least you tried to move your head to evade. But you can see you're a little uncomfortable there, so hopefully you're working your boxing.
You had a good kick?
Yeah, good kick, yeah. Need to turn your hip over more, though.
Right here?
Good takedown. Yeah, definitely good takedown.
Yeah.
And this is where you should start recognizing he's getting his legs a little high up on your shoulders. If you're on top, you want to get those legs down around your hips.
Yeah. Squat down, get your butt down.
Yeah. Riding too high.
Yeah. Right here, the guy almost had it here. Getting that triangle choke in. Yeah,
so for Cody, you got to work your boxing and start recognizing submissions. Looks like your wrestling's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So work your boxing, your submissions, and you'll do well.
Like all North Dakota,
definitely improve.
Got that wrestling background, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But standing up. And
for Clanky, what you need to do is really calm down and pick your punches better. And then obviously. Don't panic once you hit the ground.
Yeah, try to work through it.
Panic burns energy.
Yeah.
So on this one, who do you take, Ted?
I'm gonna take the kid Cody. I think he might just show some more improvement than I think Clanky. Like you said, it might take 3 fights for Clanky to calm down.
Yeah.
And since we don't have too much on him, I like Cody.
I'll go with Cody Williams on this one also because of his quick takedown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showed a lot in just that short segment, but just like
Yeah.
we said, everybody that we know has got North Dakota wrestling, and I don't know.
And unless you've improved your jiu-jitsu once you hit the ground, I'm going to have to go with Cody.
Yeah, I agree. Moving on to our next fight, we have a Brad Waterrood versus Tyler Vogel at 185.
Brad Waterrood. This guy has good wrestling. He does have good wrestling and very quick takedowns.
Yeah, he looked really good and stuff.
Another thing is on his feet, he looks like he's very comfortable with what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
He trusts in his wrestling, so it makes him real comfortable on his feet.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like. I think this is gonna be a great fight and stuff. Just because the guy also that he's fighting, Tyler Vogel, I like the way that guy is too. I think it's gonna be a good fight. They're kind of set up for each other to be a good long fight.
Yeah. So we'll watch the highlight on Brad Waterrood, and you'll see that this guy does have quick takedowns. He's comfortable on his feet. Yep. Sets it up, and he's definitely strong.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You can see he rides down around the waist area so he can't get arched off him. Good job.
Gonna do that ground and pound.
Yeah. He'll definitely start dropping elbows. He likes that side control.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, he's really hard to shake, and he definitely uses his wrestling.
Looks pretty strong too.
He'll let his opponent up, and he'll slam him back down again. Wears his opponents out. That's a big boy he's picking up.
Yeah, the guy doesn't look light on his feet.
And then from here, he likes to get that side control and drop elbows. I like it. He's got good groundwork, good ground and pound.
Yeah, at this point, we can't even say much about it. 'Cause, hey, there's nothing that we wouldn't do here. He's doing everything that.
That was very good.
Yeah, that was very good.
And now it's for Tyler Vogel.
Yeah, I like Tyler.
Yeah.
I do. I told you before, he showed some improvement from that first fight I saw to the other fight. Looks like he got himself in shape. He was serious about it. I mean, the first fight he looked.
Yeah, he's from the same camp as
Michael
Bolin.
Yep.
And like we said earlier, is this camp? It's a strong camp. They put out guys that put a lot of pressure on their fights, on their fighters. And
Yep.
yeah, Tyler's gonna get in there and bang.
Yeah, I think so too. He looks like he's always moving forward. He doesn't look like he's uncomfortable.
No.
He ain't got no jitters.
Oh, he definitely doesn't have jitters. I mean, both these fighters are 2-0, and this is gonna be a great fight between these two.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. I really am. I think it'll be a great fight.
One thing I know about the camp though that Tyler's from is they do struggle once they're the ones on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So if Brad can get that takedown.
And we haven't even seen any video of Tyler on the ground.
We're going to watch a little video, a little highlight of him. He is very comfortable, moves well.
And it was a bit of a size difference, but
It looks like it, but they all weigh in.
Yep.
I mean, if the one guy doesn't want to cut weight to get down, that's his problem.
Yeah. He's a taller guy, so that's got to be a hard one. Try to get in that single leg and just get stuffed. That sucks.
He has a good sprawl though. That was a good sprawl. He saw it coming and sprawled out on him. And once he gets there, he goes to work. I mean, this camp, once they hit the ground, they go to work.
Yeah.
They
They're
don't
not just
hesitate.
leaning on you.
Yeah, they don't hesitate. They start striking. And you can see he's comfortable in dirty boxing.
Yep. Punching those
Yeah,
ribs
he's
really good.
tearing it up right there.
Look like a groin shot there.
Yeah, a little bit of a groin shot there, but hey.
So
Get
I'm
what you
thinking if I'm Waterroot, I want to try to take Tyler to the ground. I want to keep
immediately,
him on
as quickly
the
as
ground.
possible.
Yep.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to stand with him and
Yep.
stuff. And he looks like
I would say Tyler has to stand up in this game, in
Yep.
this fight.
Yep. And it might be a good idea too, Tyler, to just stay up as long as you can and wear Waterroot down and
Yep.
stuff. So
Definitely, just stay out of his reach. Don't let him get that takedown.
yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be a good matchup. I'm gonna go though with Vogel.
You can go with
I'm gonna go
Vogel.
Vogel.
I'm gonna have to go with Waterroot on this one. I think he's gonna get the takedown and finish it down there.
We will see. Hopefully, see you there. Moving on to our next fight, we were going to be talking about Cole Ackerman versus Gus Nolte.
Nolte. Cole, he's 9-1 going into this fight. Predominant wrestler. He does a lot of wrestling. His way in is to take punches to get that takedown.
Yeah, I've seen him work his way through those punches and stuff. He takes them and stuff. He's a good wrestler. I kind of told you that last time. It gets kind of old though when you just. It didn't look like he changed much from those fights.
Yeah, no, it really hasn't. I mean, he sticks with his wrestling. He's comfortable with it. I mean, it's gotten him a 9-1 record.
Yeah.
So
yeah. He is pretty strong. I saw that one fight. He fought against one guy, Miguel Cooley and stuff. He threw him around.
yeah.
And I know Miguel pretty good, and he's not a little kid. He's a big boy too. So Ackerman's definitely got some strength in him.
Yeah, Ackerman, most of his wins are to decision. I think it's like 3 in decision and 3 TKO, which means he gets on top and ground and pounds it out.
Grounds and pounds you and stuff. And well, we got clips on
watch
Gus.
a little highlight on Cole Ackerman.
Cole.
Or Ackerman.
Ooh,
Yeah, like I
good
said,
hit
right off the
there.
bat, he takes a few punches,
Just
kick to the
kick.
head. So
Looks like he kind of like smiled them off, but right here he gets them.
that usually means they hurt.
Yeah.
And as you see, he goes right into his wrestling, and he's strong at it. And then he got good ground and pound once he gets down there.
Yeah, he's just working them here.
Good balance. So he's really hard to get off you once he gets on top of you.
Yeah.
Because most people would have got flipped on their back on that technique.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're trying to like grab them so high and stuff too.
Yeah. And here on this one here, you just see that he just continuously pressures and pressures and pressures and pressures.
Yeah.
Doesn't give up. Just keeps trying to keep him down.
Yeah, he's relentless.
Constant pressure. I will wear a person out. I'm surprised that it doesn't wear him out, but yeah, he usually wears his opponent out with that technique, just getting in there and pressuring them with the wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we're that's all we're talking about is this is wrestling, you know. There's no other stuff that we've seen from him, like any boxing,
Right.
you know, so I don't know. This next fighter that we're going to be talking about that he's facing, I like.
This one here is actually a really good matchup. It's basically a wrestler against a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like this guy. I saw a fight on him and I was like, golly, you know, he's a taller fighter. He's got some good transition on the ground. He looks like he knows where he's at, and I think he's going to be the kryptonite for Ackerman.
We got a little highlight on Gus Nolte. We'll show you here. He does have really good transitions. And he's tough because I believe his head just bounced off the bar on the bottom. And once he's down, he is aggressive when he's on his back. He does throw strikes, and
Yeah, he's not
elbows
just-
and all that stuff
yeah.
while he's down there.
He's not just resting and stuff.
He's not just concentrating on the submission.
And we have to
But
say in this
he's-
fight, he's fighting Waterroot, isn't he? In this
Yep.
one? So,
And you can see, right, anything that happens, right when he hits the ground, he just automatically goes and starts trying to do a submission of some type.
Gotta say, he can take a punch. He eats,
Yeah.
eats a couple here in this video.
This next highlight, you'll see quite a few punches that he eats and doesn't give up that submission. That could be a good thing. It can be a really bad thing too.
Oh yeah, not knowing when to let go.
Yeah.
Right here,
I thought at some point here he would let go of that
starting to look like
triangle,
hamburger.
but he just took him and took him and took him and took him over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
But he never let it go.
No, he kept cranking it.
Right until about.
Not till this knee comes in.
Oh, yeah, a couple knees will come
couple
in.
of knees come in right here. Good ones to the side, and then that was it. So from what we saw in these clips and stuff, we're talking about Gus maybe staying on the ground with.
I would
Ackerman.
suggest that Gus stays on his feet and works his jab because he's so tall and has such a reach on Cole that it will play it to his advantage to really work his jab.
Yeah.
And then set up the takedown himself.
Keep Ackerman guessing, maybe stay up on his feet, run around a little, get him tired.
Try to get him tired on his feet since stand-up cardio is totally different than ground cardio.
I think Ackerman's got, though, he doesn't look like he gets tired, though.
That's part of the wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's in his domain, he doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to take him out of his domain.
Yeah. And it just might work into Gus's favor because once he does get to the ground, he could easily, I think, catch him, transition into something.
A quick transition when Ackerman's a little tired.
Yeah.
And then Ackerman, best thing would probably get him down as quickly as possible and start doing ground and pound, get the side mount.
Yeah.
You know, from what he's seen in Nolte's videos, nobody really had side mount on him. They're always in his guard, and looked like that's where he's at his strongest.
Yeah.
Is in his guard.
We haven't seen too much of his stand-up either, so who knows? I mean, the stand-up could be totally different.
Yeah.
His ground is just there because they've taken him to the ground.
Right.
So, with that being said, though, Teach, who are you taking in this one?
I'm going to go with the experience of Cole Ackerman.
You're going to go with Ackerman?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Gus. I think Gus has got, maybe it's going to work in his favor, especially if Ackerman's going to take him to the ground, transition into something, catch him.
Right.
I'm thinking Gus. And with that said, we're on to our next title fight between Jared Mikado and Clay Weimer at 145.
Yeah, we'll be talking about these title belts on our next segment.
Yep.
And from there, we'll see you on the next one.
Yep.